Welcome back to Ben's Garage. We are in the garage. You see there's a McGann there. I started that job, but I'm just waiting for some tools to turn up. I need female Torx sockets to remove the cylinder head bolts. You'll see in the McGann video when I put it out, when I get the head off, I have got some sockets that would probably fit, but they're not a great fit, so we'll get the right tool for the job. Anyway, bit of a vlog style, just let you know what we're getting up to today. I've got my space heater, diesel space heater. Could have done with it the other day, it was a little bit fresh. Don't use it that often. Here in France, say, lovely sunny weather today, and it's, I don't know, 10 degrees Celsius. For all you out there that do Fahrenheit, I have no idea what that is. I've got error code flash up on the space heater. As I say, it's diesel. Realised that there wasn't any diesel in it, so I filled it up, still got the error code. I thought, right, I'll pop the lid off. So took the cover off and the fuel pipes are all split. I'm not quite sure how it works. There's a pipe that runs to the back of the motor, which I'm assuming is a bit of a pump. And then there's a pipe that runs from the tank to the burner head. You've got some electrodes in there and they spark when you switch it on. We'll see that in a minute. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get it working. So we'll have a quick look at it and then I'll see about fixing it. Yeah, the fuel line goes in there somewhere. So you've got a fan. That blows through there. These are electrodes and they spark in there, and then there's a nozzle with the diesel that flies through. So you have a pipe runs from there down to the tank, and then that one runs down there, out there, back up through that one, onto the back of this thing here. So, as I always say in most of my videos, it's not how to, but yeah, I'm gonna, I took some pictures on my phone of where the pipes go, so I'll just refresh my memory, fit them, and then we'll see if it fires up. Fingers crossed. So we've got the new fuel pipes on the back there. So when I press the power button, you should see lightning in there. Peppy, out. That's just the dust burning off. But yeah, right, I'll get it put back together now. So as I say, I don't need it today, but I want it working. We have got some cold weather due to arrive shortly. Anyway, it's all back together. Let's see if it works now. It's all back together. Diesel tank. There's got a little fuel gauge on it as well. Yeah, so it's full up. There's your thermostat. That's where your error code comes up. But let's just fire it up. Don't know if you can hear me over that row. I'm just going to let it run for a little bit, let it cycle and let it sort of blow any dust and crap out. And yeah, it'll get super hot in here. But anyway, 2 thumbs up, something's fixed. You all right, mate? You good boy. Oh, got the welder out. Welding rods. Bits of steel. What are you up to then? Got the welder out. Hobbit wants to have another log pile in the barn. I've already made a sort of like a frame, like an L-shaped frame, so that she can stack the logs. And it just stops them falling across the bloody barn. So now we've got these. Looks a bit pigeon shit, the old world. But we're not going for... I'm not a pipeline welder or a welder on an oil rig or anything like that. And I could blame my tools. Actually, these rods, I didn't realise I had these. They're welding absolutely brilliantly. It's just my technique's not that great. I've got the MIG welder over there, but because I haven't got a gas bottle, I've been using the flux wire, and it was working fine. And I put a new torch on it and a new earth cable. I didn't realise, I should have done really, but I've never really had much experience with flux cord wire. The feed roller, it's two-sided on this one, so you can take it off. You've got 0.6mm and 0.8mm, but they're just smooth. Now, when you're using flux cord wire, it's like a knurled channel. It's an old welder. I have found the part, but it's so bloody expensive. It's as cheap to buy another welder. So, yeah. Oh, there's a welding place up at St Iriala Perth, so I could get a bottle and use the ordinary wire. But it's huge. It's nearly as big as the Panda. So I think, fingers crossed, if the car sails through its CT in a couple of weeks' time, and we've not got to spend out a lot of money on the car, then I'll probably buy a new welder, a MIG welder. So I've got a few jobs I could do with the welder. I mean, I could probably do it with this one, but yeah, MIG welder. It's nice to have this as a backup, but the MIG welder is fantastic for, it's just fantastic, isn't it? So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just making a bit of framework. I'll probably finish that off tomorrow. I want to find out how far apart she wants it. I've got some Chinesium, I think they call it, don't they? This is part of the crate that the Chinese flower mower came in. If you remember back, if you're a long-standing viewer of Ben's Garage, you will remember we had the old Geo Agri flower mower which bit the dust. That has long gone. It's scrapped. Sold the engine off it, which was a replacement engine. It was in a crate, and this is what it came in. It's not the best steel, but I wouldn't want to trust that sort of steel for anything structural, put it like that. But for this little application, yeah. So it's so nice having the workbench here with plenty of illumination, tools at hand. So, you know, I've got my grinders, electric one and a battery one, and I say with those new rods, not new, but I found them in that box, it's welded absolutely perfectly, so 2 thumbs up. Here comes the Hobbit, so I'll ask her now how far apart she wants these things, and then that'll be tomorrow's job. So I'll finish this video off tomorrow because we can see the finished article. Might even put a bit of paint on it for you. Oh look, she's waving. Ooh, bollocks. If you've got the biscuit jar out, he's not going to do anything, is he?
No. I put them on like to risk it.
Risk it for a biscuit. Right, be back with you tomorrow. Peppy, what are you doing? As you can see, the workshop hound is with me. I'm having a little break at the moment. I'll tell you for why. This welder here is overheated. Yeah, I don't know if this is probably day 3 now. I did come up here yesterday and start, but then we decided to go and split some logs while the sun was out because the log split is quite hungry on the old juice. It's 2.2 kilowatts. Obviously, it's not constantly running, but yeah, a couple of hours on the log splitter is quite a bit of power. So because it was nice and sunny yesterday, we was getting a lot of solar coming in. We decided to carry on and split some logs. So it's Sunday morning. The garage is all still on the grid. So yeah, pretty murky and overcast today. So I'm just welding up this frame for Tina to stack all her wood up. The workshop hound is with me. He quite enjoys it up here, actually. I've got shit on my nose. What are you doing? So, yeah, come here. You good boy. Look, who's on that? Look, there. Who's on there? Yeah, my little workshop buddy. Got your bed up here, mate, and we've got the fire. Whee, lovely jubbly. Yeah, this welder, I think it has done it before, but obviously I'm doing quite a bit of vicious welding, quite a lot of heat on it. I've cranked the power up. I've got some big old rods. It's just overheated. It's done it once and it's just done it again. So, fingers crossed the old car passes its CT without too many issues next month. I'm gonna treat myself to a new welder. I found quite a nice one on Amazon. It's got some good reviews. Made in Germany. Made in Germany. Got I think a 5-year guarantee on it. So I'll say I've got that big. It's a thermal arc welder, which I just thought welders were welders. You got a stick welder and you got your MIG welders, but no, not quite as simple as that. You've got your MIGs and your mags. This is an AR100 arc MMA welder, whatever that bloody means. It's obviously a stick welder, but this one I'm looking at is a MIG mag. You can put a bottle on it or you can use flux cored wire. I'll be using flux cored wire to start with, but there is a place up the road that you can get welding supplies and stuff from, so might look at getting a gas bottle and some proper wire, because it is so much nicer welding with gas and proper wire. If you know, you know. Anyway, I'm just sitting here now waiting for this to cool down, and then I'll get this finished off, and that'll probably be it today. We was going to go out and cut some wood this afternoon, but it's going to be quite damp and miserable. I've got some work to do on the computer. Obviously edit this video up, and then I've got another video for Association Attis to knock out for some cats. Yeah, there's a cat up for adoption. So yeah, that's my plans for this afternoon. But yeah, just a little bit of an update at Ben's garage. I might come back to you when we've got this finished. I'm not going to zoom in close because I'm welding absolute shite metal and the welds are not pretty, but they seem to be holding all right, so fingers crossed. It's awkward with this phone, filming on this phone, because I've noticed that I'm always looking to the side where I'm looking at the screen, but I need to be looking at the camera. Hello. Yeah, anyway, be back with you when I've got this finished. That weather over there. What a shit day. So there you go. Don't look too closely at the welds. They are shit. It's Chinesium metal. The long bits are galvanised. Well, I've cleaned most of it off, but it's all sorts of fumes and shit. Oh dear. It does the job. That's all we can hope for. So yeah, the Hobbit can stack wood against that now, and the pile won't fall over. That's the plan anyway. So that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna do some computer, get us indoors in the warm because the stove is going. Hobbit's cooking on it. She's just put the new kettle on the stove to brew a nice cuppa. I've still got the plonker down here. He don't like to go far, does he? You my shadow. Yeah, it's my shadow. Yeah, it's not cold, but it's not pleasant out here. So yeah, sorry, it's not any mechanicking content or anything like that. But we are in the garage. Come on, we're halfway there. Yeah, the Megane. I'm just waiting for the female Torx sockets have arrived, but I got him to order a 1/2 inch to 3/4, no, 1/2 inch to 3/8 drive adapter. Because some of them are 3/8 drive, some of them are 1/2 inch drive, and I don't know what size they are on the car. So anyway, that'll all become apparent in the Megane video when I put it out, when we get that head off. So that's it for today. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.